Okay guys, this is our final Eastern Conference play-in preview. This might be the most tense matchup through the Eastern Conference out of all these four teams. It's going to be very close between the Hurricanes and the Rangers. And today we will do the preview for that. Let's look at our bracket again. This is our fourth Eastern Conference matchup. We've done the first three already. Tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, we will be doing the preview for the Calgary Flames and the Winnipeg Jets. At 3 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow as well, we will be doing the preview for Edmonton and Chicago. It's going to be a great week. We're at the halfway points of all these previews. Of course, on Friday, July the 31st, we will be releasing all 8 previews in one video. So right now you're watching them as a separate clip, but if you want to watch all of them, you can wait for Friday if you want. Okay, so if you haven't watched these 3 series, Toronto, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Montreal, New York and Florida, the Islanders of course, then make sure to watch these. The playlist is in the description below, but if the teams you're wanting to watch are the Hurricanes and Rangers, welcome to today's video. We will go over the skaters, the D-men, and the goaltenders for these two teams, and then we'll go through the storylines and then my prediction at the end. So the Carolina Hurricanes are 38-25-5. They have 81 points. Their top 6 forwards are Andrei Svechnikov, Sebastian Aho, Teuvo Teravainen, McGinn, Stahl, and Justin Williams, Mr. Game 7 in the making. Their top 4 D-men are Jacob Slavin, Dougie Hamilton, Brady Shea, and Sami Vatanen. Their goaltenders, Petr Mrazek and James Reimer. Their power play is 23% at 8th in the league. Their penalty kill, one of the best in the league, 84%, 4th in the league. On the other end, the New York Rangers. They are 37-28-5 with 79 points. Their top 6 forwards are Chris Kreider, Mika Zibanejad, Pavel Buchnevich, Artemi Panarin. That's supposed to be Dylan Strome, yes, I have another typo. Let me check my notes, no, it's Ryan Strome, but Dylan Strome's in Arizona. I'm sorry for these technical difficulties, I typed these up pretty quickly. We will fix that after this video, but bear with me, you know who I'm talking about. The top 4 defensemen are Smith, Trouba, Lindgren, and Fox. Goaltenders, they have 3, I think. I don't know which 2 are going to play at each game. But we have Igor Shesterkin, Henrik Lundqvist, and Alexander Georgiev. Their power play is 22.9% and 7th in the league, and their penalty kill is 77.4%. Okay, so let's go over some storylines. It was a very tight race in the bottom of the Metro, as well as for one of the Eastern Conference 2 wildcard spots. The Hurricanes played 68 games and got 81 points, and they were in the top wildcard spot with 2 games in hand on the Rangers. The Rangers were 2 points behind Carolina. The Rangers is in a franchise transition of more of a... We thought they were going to rebuild at the start of the year because they played very poorly. They have some youth with some prime age veterans, and it was a pretty good step for the Rangers throughout the season. There are lots of decisions for the Rangers to make in the offseason. We have Artemi Panarin, a Hart Trophy candidate this year, because Zibanejad, he scored a career-high 41 goals. And of course, Tony DeAngelo on the defenseman. He's not on the list, but he had 53 points on the year. Chris Kreider hit 20 goals for the 5th time in the last 6 seasons. And Adam Fox played his way into the Calder discussion with 42 points. The Hurricanes were one of 2 NHL teams to vote against the return-to-play proposal. As they were already in the playoff spot, they felt it was unfair for a team that was already in a playoff spot with an extra round to participate in. It's unfortunate, but that's how this works in this special time. The Hurricanes are heading into the break with a 3-game winning streak, and we're feeling pretty confident. Goaltender. The Rangers have Igor Shesterkin. He is 10-2-0, as you see. My oh my, has he been a saving grace for the New York Rangers' subpar defense. The Rangers' goaltender will be busy. The Hurricanes fire a lot of shots, but they will be tasked with facing a very tough offense. With Sebastian Aho, Teravainen, and Sveshnikov leading the way. Carolina is a very possession-like team. They possess a lot of the puck throughout a lot of the game. But like Montreal, their own zone, their defense is a little bit where the issues develop. Their defense is, in fact, much better than the Rangers, but goaltender has been a little subpar. Peter Mrazek, 905 save percentage, and Reimer, 914 save percentage. And they've allowed a lot, their amount of shots they faced are the fewest in the NHL, yet their save percentage, not that high. The season series, as you see here, is the Rangers leading at 4-0, outscoring the Hurricanes 15-9 in those 4 meetings. Now, Carolina has been plagued with leg injuries to Dougie Hamilton and Sami Vatanen. They will be back, which means their defense will be bolstered with those two back on the ice. Brett Pesce, I don't know if he will be back from his shoulder surgery. His timeline was 46 months back in March. Chris Kreider fractured his foot on February 28th, but he should be able to return to the lineup. What are the biggest storylines here? Will this be a proving point for Adam Fox? Will this be a Brady Shea series? Will this be a story of Igor Shesterkin? He returned from injuries from a car accident just before the pause. Or will Coach David Quinn go with Alexander Georgiev, who is the goaltender who pulled much of the weight in the New York Rangers' struggle and played pretty well occasionally. Henrik Lundqvist has only made 1 start since February the 3rd, and the veteran may not be here this time. Okay, my prediction here, based on defense and the offense. Offense, I'd say, is pretty even. Defense, I give to the Hurricanes. Goaltenders, I would give. If Igor Shesterkin does end up starting, I'll give the edge there. Special teams, definitely Carolina. Season series, I'm not even going to count that because that doesn't matter because it's a whole new game. My prediction here is that the Carolina Hurricanes will pull this one out. I would say in 4 games, but however, this will be a very tight series. It might be 5 games, but I'm predicting 4. I don't think the Rangers' defense can handle the Hurricanes' skaters. It's very tough. I don't think Igor Shesterkin or Georgiev or maybe Lundqvist can handle that weight. However, the Rangers have a strong offense. They might have to determine on that to see if they can cancel out everything that Carolina brings. It's going to be a great series. Alright, so Game 1 will be Saturday, August the 1st in Toronto at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow's previews will be starting in the Western Conference with Calgary and Winnipeg, and Edmonton and Chicago, both at 1 at 7:30 a.m. and 1 at 3 p.m. So stay tuned for that for tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it. Leave your comment in the comment section below who you think is going to win this series. And as always, it is time for us to go. See you guys. Have a great rest of your day and take care.